Okay, so I felt compelled to make a video. Excuse the hair, excuse the mess. I'm not really an expert at making videos and stuff like that, but this video is called The Exception because today I would like to talk about something pretty dark, pretty deep, and that is talking about suicide. And if you or if you're someone that wants to commit suicide, or somebody that wants to commit suicide, I'm here making a video today just letting you know that I am your friend. If you want to be a friend, if you want to be my friend, feel free to message me. We can talk about it. But I kind of wanted to make a video today to kind of inspire you to not do that. And I'm not saying that I have, a perfect life. Who are you to talk? You haven't suffered enough. You don't know what I've gone through. No, actually, I don't know exactly what you've gone through, but I've gone through hell and back, and I'm still alive, and I'm okay right now. I'm not like the happiest human being on the earth, but again, who is? But I just wanted to talk about how I came out of the darkness and how I'm just okay. And I hope that I am the exception to your excuses as to why you have to do it. You have to just move on from this life and do what you have to do. So, number one thing that I want to talk about, which most people don't have a clue about, is the law of attraction. So the law of attraction is basically what you think you are, what you think you attract, how you live your lifestyle, that's what you attract. And so it's important to try your best to think positive about situations. And a lot of the times it's hard for us to do that because we take a lot of things personal. The number one thing that we have to remember is that we are all here for a reason. We may not know what that reason is yet, but everybody has their own path. And so if somebody does something to you, don't take it personal, because that is their path. I know it's hard to understand, but like, let's say you're married to somebody, right? And then they cheat on you. So now you're devastated. Of course, you are entitled to be devastated, right? But maybe just for a few days, maybe like 2 or 3 days. But then after that, you got to get back up and continue with life and realize, you know what, that person wasn't for me. And accept it and know that God has a better plan for you, and stop resisting change that's coming your way, because change is inevitable. Change is forever. If I can tell you one thing that's going to happen for sure tomorrow, that's change. And so it's easier to adapt to the change rather than to resist, because when we resist things, we resist everything. Everything is connected like a spider web. Love, finance, happiness, all of it, it's all connected. When you resist one thing, when you resist something in your love life, your financial life suffers as well. Okay? So it's important to not resist, kind of like go with the flow. And at the same time, as you're going with the flow, try to think positive, and just think about it as like a video game, right? We are all here, and stop taking things so personal, and just try to look at it from like outside of the box. And don't think of yourself as somebody so small, because you're not. You have a purpose. You just haven't figured out what that purpose is. And I know people are mean and people bully, but you have to understand, when they do that, it's because they're not happy with themselves. It has nothing to do with you. They actually feed, they get bigger. They think that they get bigger by putting other people down. And so you have to kind of laugh and shake it off and be like, you know what? I'm not going to give you my energy. Don't even pour into that. Don't even entertain it. Because The quickest way that you can kill something is by completely neglecting it, ignoring it, right? So if that person sees that you're not giving them the attention that they want, they're eventually gonna stop. And who cares? Let them say whatever it is that they want to say. If they want to say, oh, you're too weak, that's why you don't want to fight me. You know what, honey? Whatever helps you sleep at night. I'm moving on to what I gotta do, because I have a purpose here on this earth and I have goals, and I'm not gonna let any external sources affect my inner peace. That is the key here. Try to maintain your inner peace. And if you have 100 people against you, excuse me, they're not on the same page as you, that's okay. They don't have to be. Okay, find people that are on the same page as you. And the best way to do that is to pull yourself into alignment. Okay, how do you do that? Well, let's say you're depressed right now, right? You're super sad right now and you don't know what to do. Okay, find things, grab a journal and write down ways that I can better myself, things that you want to change about yourself. Okay, and work on those things. Like, for example, if you're overweight, raise your vibration and go to the gym and try to lose weight, right? Don't reach for a specific number. Don't obsess over it. Just get yourself at a healthy weight, something that you are comfortable with. Okay, become the best version of yourself. If you feel like you lack knowledge, read more books. If you feel like you destroy every relationship that you're in, that's very telling. That means that you need to look within yourself and you need to find how to love yourself first, because you can't love somebody else unless you love yourself first. The key is self-love. How do you do self-love? You spend time alone. It's okay to be alone. Everyone's afraid of being alone. Why? Being alone is a blessing. Being alone is a journey of self-discovery. Okay, I'm alone. I don't have a partner right now. I don't even have brothers or sisters, and I'm good. I have a cousin. I have a lot of cousins. I'm not close with any of them besides one, and that is okay. You know, it's okay to be alone, because that's how you discover yourself. Go outside, spend time in nature, sit down and meditate. Connect with the trees. The trees are very grounding. The trees know that they have roots, okay? They know that they are deeply embedded in the ground. So they actually give off a grounding energy, which actually helps you ground yourself. If you're full of anxiety, if you're full of worry, if you're lost, it's actually a great way to do that, is to go outside in nature, sit down and meditate, and pray. Pray to God. Pray to God, give him all your worries, and he will answer your prayers. Okay? If you're not religious, that's okay. I'm not religious. I'm just a spiritual person that believes that there is a higher being. And I believe that higher being wants us to find God within ourselves, because we are a reflection of God. Okay, so I'm not really sure if there's an actual person in the sky, but I talk to God like as if there is a person in the sky. I don't know exactly what's out there, but I know that there is a higher being that has a bigger plan for all of us, and we are all predestined. We all have a journey to accomplish. And so the best thing to do is to just sit out and meditate. Just sit there. You can do it, you know, with drugs, without drugs. I prefer, you know, the natural stuff, and, you know, like cannabis, or, you know, not something crazy like crack, something like that, but you know, something like cannabis will just kind of like help you open up your consciousness and help you calm down and help you see things clearer. And out of nowhere, you'll just get all the answers that you're searching for. It's good to have a notebook nearby to write down everything that's popping up, and you'll actually be surprised. Like, I'll get random messages, like random, and they actually make sense with what I'm going through. A bunch of insecurities will pop out, worries will pop out, anxieties will pop out, And my higher self will actually help guide me through those things by meditating. Meditating is excellent. If you don't know how to meditate, look it up. Meditating is the best way to connect with your higher self and ground yourself. Okay? And know that you are a beautiful child of the divine. We are all beautiful children of the divine. There is no one that is better than you. Please do not let anybody tell you this, okay? Those people that say that they're better than you, they are full of ego. And we were actually gifted ego by God as a form of protection. And it's okay to use it every now and then for protection. But a lot of people overuse that, and they have pride, they're arrogant, they have no love for other people because they're so selfish about themselves. And no, you can love yourself without being selfish. You can love other people. Actually, when you love other people, that is a reflection of who you are, and it's saying that you actually love yourself. So if you have a hard time right now accepting who you are, stop that. Okay, you are a human being. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror every single day. And I want you to give yourself a high five, an actual literal high five. Wake up, go to the bathroom, and give yourself a high five in the mirror. Because just by looking at yourself in the mirror, don't say anything, because it doesn't matter what you're going to say to yourself in the mirror. You're not going to believe it anyways. If you stand there, you're like, you're beautiful, and you know that you subconsciously, even though I know that you're beautiful, you think that you're not. Don't say that you're beautiful, because you're not even going to believe it. Just stand in the mirror and don't say anything. Just stare at yourself in the mirror and realize that that is a human being. Don't be so mean to yourself. Okay? Don't be mean. Don't be mean. That's a human being that you're taking care of. Acknowledge everything. Your body's working so hard to keep you alive. The other day I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was looking at my eyes, and I could see my pupils getting bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller. And I just thought, my God, my body's working so hard internally just to keep me alive. You know, there are so many things, my liver, my brain, my kidneys, it's like 24/7, round the clock. Think of yourself as like a team. You know, your entire body, your entire soul is a team. They're all working hard to keep you alive. Don't be so hard on yourself. Accept who you are. Embrace what God has given you. It's not all about beauty. Beauty fades. It's about the soul. Okay? And if you are having a hard time finding a partner because they don't like you, they don't think you're attractive enough, well, guess what? That's a reflection of them. That person's not for you. All you have to do, it's really, really easy and simple. All you have to do, well, it's not easy, but it's easier said than done, I know. But all you have to do is raise your vibration and become a better version of yourself. Put yourself in alignment, and the people that are meant for you will naturally just be drawn to you like magnets, because you are literally put on the right path. Think of it like this. You're driving on the freeway, right? And you're in your lane. The love of your life is on the 15 freeway, and you are driving on the 5 freeway. You guys can't even meet because you're on 2 different freeways. And you're moping, and you're crying, and you're depressed because you're just like, my God, why can't I find the love of my life? Like, I'm not perfect. I don't deserve to be here. Blah, 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 blah. No, you need to get on the same freeway as him. And he needs to get on the same freeway as you. Okay? So work and put yourself in alignment. And the people that are meant to be on your path will just naturally just pop up. All the while working on yourself, remember the law of attraction, being as positive as you can be, thinking, yes, I can do it. There is nothing that will stop me. Yes, I can do hard things. Yes, I am a magnificent human being. Don't be cocky, don't be arrogant, okay? Be humble. But it's okay to love yourself and to show yourself unconditional love. And when you do that, I promise you, people will like you. People will be attracted to you. Okay? I promise. Much love.